Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today I bring you a full face-ish testing new makeup releases. I recently placed an order to Sephora and Ulta. Just ordered some makeup that was new, like in their new section, and I figured we would try them out together. There are some products that are kind of like a repeat that I've tried in previous videos, but I really wanted to play with like a vampy color, and I also really wanted to show you guys the Kosas Undressed palette, which is new to Sephora. Kosas is like a brand that is quickly growing on me, and this is like the first ever eyeshadow palette. So I am super excited to show you guys how to get this beautiful, like it's almost like a soft glam, but I think the lips really make it super vampy. This is like the perfect fall look. Okay, so grab your pumpkin spice latte or grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's tutorial. So the vibe for today is definitely like a clean girl aesthetic ish, but with a little twist. I want to add some vampy lips, a little bit soft on the eyes, nice glowing skin. We have the cute little background going on. I have a cream top. We have these cute earrings. So I'm definitely feeling a little like beigey clean girl aesthetic, if that makes sense. And of course we need to match our scent to go with our look. I feel like scents just really tie the whole look together, and for that I wanted to share with you guys two of my new favorite obsession from Dossier. I have Powdery Peach. This one is inspired by Jimmy Choo, I want Choo, which is such a cute phrase. This one has beautiful notes of peach and tangerine. Because it does have vanilla in here, these are the notes that I tend to gravitate towards, especially in like the cozier months, because it just makes me feel like warm, and I don't know, it just really reminds me of fall. So this is the one that I will be using for today, Powdery Peach by Dossier. If you guys are on the hunt for a new fall scent, this is definitely the one. Another great dupe for a luxury scent is called Gourmand White Flowers. This one is inspired by Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. Now I actually used to own this one, and when I smelt it I was like, oh my gosh, this is spot on. Not only are Dossier perfumes spot on to luxury brands, but they're half of the price and they last just as long. Again, vanilla and musk are in this scent, which is really what ties in the whole warm fall aesthetic vibe. So just wanted to point that out. If you guys are looking for new scents, I will have them in the description box, so you can shop for Dossier using my link in the description box. Okay, I definitely want to start off with the eyes. I feel like I really need a visual for what I am going for. I'm going to use today my Juvias Place Eye Prep Eye Prime shade number 2. It is a little warmer, but I actually don't want anything too light on the eyes, since I'm going to go for like a softer glam. Because I really want the lips to do pretty much the talk for me, I am going for a very dark chocolate brown vampy lip, which is not my typical color, but we're stepping out of our comfort zone, okay? So let's go into voiceover mode.
So far away. Last night was one big holiday. Cool winds on me out by the shade.
We have our eyes done. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you struggle with eyeliner, like there's times where I do, this is so useful. It's very practical. It's very easy to use, whether you are a beginner or a pro. Like this just comes in so handy. I am obsessed with this. Let's move on to the base, okay? So we're gonna use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't really have a lot of like base products to try out today, but I did have just a few products that I wanted to incorporate. So let's start off with the e.l.f. primer. Oh my gosh, I never really realized how bad this smells. It kind of smells like paint, low-key. But I really like the overall finish. I'm still waiting, e.l.f., for you guys to release the matte formula of this, okay? Like, you guys need to, please. And then for the rest of my skin, I'm just going to use my NYX Plump It Right Back primer because this does have a little tacky finish and it hydrates the skin at the same time. My skin has been like back and forth with like being oily and then being dry. I think it's just this fall season that it's been a little bit more on the drier side. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not moisturizing my skin enough. Whatever it is, my skin isn't happy, okay? I'm gonna try out one of the new e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filters. They released a bunch of new shades. The one that I have is too dark for me, and it's one of the reasons why I don't use it. So I picked up medium 3.5, and I'm like, oh, this looks a little too light. So let's see how this will work. I am only applying it to the outer perimeter of my face because if I apply too much of this, it tends to make me oily. So obviously, same packaging, doe foot applicator. Okay, I mean, it's a little light, but I think I can work with it. I'm just gonna use my fingers. I'm kind of giving my nails a little break from press-ons because I started using the, what are they, the Glamnetic nails, and oh my gosh, you guys, like that nail glue, I don't know what they put in it. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but my nails would not come off. It's a good thing, but then it's a bad thing when you try to remove them because it claims to come off with like soap and water, and no, I didn't. I had to use acetone. I had to drill them down, and that's nail glue, okay? So yeah, it's a love-hate relationship with the Glamnetic nail glue because when they mean it stays on, it stays on. Foundation, I'm going to use the newest release that I currently have, which is the r.e.m. Beauty in the shade Medium 6G. This has to be like up there with one of my current favorite matte foundations. It's just that good. I'm going to take that on a sponge and just blend it out. Like, look at how easy that blends, and it just, I don't know, it just wears really nicely. If you want to get like the maximum coverage, obviously go in with a brush, but I really want my skin to look a little glowy today. Grabbing a little more. You honestly don't need too much of this foundation because it is so full coverage. If I had to compare the r.e.m. Beauty foundation to any other that is out there on the market, it really reminds me of the One Size Beauty BBB cream. It's that kind of like fluffy, velvety type of texture. It's full coverage. It has that matte finish. I just think that this one is a tiny bit more hydrating. And I don't even know if hydrating is the right word. The One Size Beauty foundation tends to be a little less dry skin friendly, and I feel like this one you can definitely get away with using it if you have dry skin. I talked about this cream bronzer recently in my last video, and it's just literally been like my go-to. It's the Juvias cream bronzer. So I've been really into just applying this underneath, like underpainting, and then not really using any more bronzer on top. It just, I don't know, I feel like it makes the whole application a lot easier, and I don't have to use as much makeup. I went a little crazy, but we're gonna blend it out. I really like how that halo glow really does add that beautiful luminosity onto the skin, especially like for the fall. I feel like, I don't know, the fall just makes me want to have dewy glowy skin even if I can't because I'm oily. Like, I want it. So I think this is the best way to go without adding too much like oil onto the skin. For the blush, we have a new one from FENTY Beauty. This is the Cream FENTY Beauty Blush in the shade Pinky Promise. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit. It is a little pinkier than I thought when I ordered it, but that's pretty. These have a really nice finish. I feel like these don't get as much hype as like Rare Beauty or other brands. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys love these cream blushes. I think I have like 2 or 3, and they're definitely not my favorite. Like, I don't gravitate towards them as much, but they are really pretty. For concealer, we are trying out the House Labs concealer. Y'all, this already went viral. I tried to get it when it first came out and it sold out so quick. I was like, no. So I was able to eventually get my hands on this shade, which I think it's a tad bit too light, like a tiny bit, but I think I can work with it, especially now with like the winter time. I think I can definitely get away with it. This is such a beautiful, like, hydrating formula. It has really good ingredients in it. It's a little bit thick. She thick, okay? If you ask me which one I like better, this one or the Kosas, I still really, really like the Kosas concealer. I don't know, there's just something about it, like the formula itself. It's so nice, even though it's more serumy. Look at that. It's really pretty. It's really not a bad concealer at all. And as you can see, like, it just covers up enough that I don't need to go back. I am going to take my brush and just use whatever is on it to like add a little more blush on here. And then to set, we're going in with the brand new Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I believe they have just the one shade. Yeah, if I am correct, they only have this one shade. So this one, because it is a matte powder, you don't want to overdo it with baking because it will dry you out, but it's super finely milled and it just gives that beautiful blurring effect to the skin. I mean, you guys can literally see it right in front of your eyes. Look at how smooth this is versus this side. It just really just keeps everything nice and bright. I'm going to set a little bit on the forehead because I really want that like beautiful dewiness to stay. So I'm just going to set literally just like right in the middle of my brows. Taking a little of my Cover FX blush in the shade Warm Honey. I just want to add a little pop in here. I don't want anything too pink or too orange. It's just something in between. And I think this is literally the perfect blush to like complement the eyes. Yeah. This is it. This is it. And then for highlight, I'm going to use my Gwen Stefani palette. This is the Homegrown Glow. This one as well is a really pretty, almost like not sheer, but very natural highlight. And I'm just going to keep adding this, not keep adding it, but I'm just adding this to the areas where my skin is already glowing, just to like emphasize the glow, you know. I'm adding a nude eyeliner to the waterline. Because if I go brown or black, this is quickly going to turn smoky and definitely don't want to do that. Girl, I'm going grocery shopping after this, so trying to keep it a little toned down. Then I'm going to go back with the eyeshadow palette from Kosas and just adding those same colors to the lower lash line. This palette, you guys, is so beautiful. Do you need it? Probably not. I'm sure you guys have the same colors in other palettes. I added a little bit of lip liner to match with the lipstick better. This is the Painted Lip Color by About Face, which is Halsey's brand. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this brand, and it's honestly really good. I have a few of their products, and it's... Shut the front door. Oh. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. The pigment. This is one of the best matte dark chocolate lips that I've tried in a long time. This is a beautiful color. I literally only needed one swipe and I was done. So let's set the skin. I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Pore Eclipe Matte Setting Spray, which is this one. Oh my gosh, this is such a vibe. I love it. I pulled the hair back. I feel like this look just really needed like its own thing and the hair was kind of distracting it. So here it is, you guys. This is a full face testing new makeup releases, fall inspired. I am obsessed with the way this look turned out. If you pick up anything as far as makeup, definitely pick up the Kosas Undressed palette. It is so beautiful. The formula is really nice and rich. The matte shades in here are just perfection. They're just so pigmented. And if you're looking for that perfect fall chocolatey vampy color, About Face in the shade Deja Brew is literally the perfect color. And of course, don't forget to shop for your favorite fall scent. Powdery Peach is going to be your new go-to. So check out the description box, check out the links, and make sure that you guys pick up some new products because you are going to love them. So with that said, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Stay safe, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video.